So I've probably watched every YouTube video there is on jet boats. Notice that a lot of people use the bottom of the jet ski for their intake. Well, I didn't want to do that. I kind of wanted to save the hull just in case somebody needed one, or that way I don't have to pay to get rid of it. So instead I took everything that I possibly could that was metal out of it. And made my own intake. So this is the first piece that bolts onto the transom, and that's what the jet pump hooks up to. So you take that off, and you got this little metal ring here. That was the first piece of metal, or the last piece of metal, depending on how you look at it, that came off the jet ski. The rest of the intake itself was all fiberglass, which is kind of nice because that's a pretty important little piece there. That's what kind of sets the angle of the water coming in. And it worked pretty good, being that it was aluminum, so that I could weld to it. And all I had to do was build off of that to build the intake. Looks a little rough on the inside. It's got to get sanded a little bit more. But it's definitely taking shape. Get a little look at the bottom. They got those little triangle pieces, runner guides, whatever you want to call them. And that one ended right in the middle of the intake. So what I did is I shaved it back 2 feet and gave it kind of an angled slant, whatever. Trying to do everything I can to prevent cavitation on this. And I smoothed, made a nice transition into the intake. I hope it's going to be a lot better solution. Definitely not the easier solution than having the fiberglass jet ski hull. But I just didn't, I don't feel comfortable fiberglassing fiberglass to aluminum. So that's the transom so far. It's obviously got to get boxed off. The transom and the intake. It's got to get boxed off from the inside. Welded a little bit nicer. Still new at the whole welding aluminum thing. Steel is definitely a lot easier. But this little Hobart here, Hobart 190 with the spool gun. Little spool gun there. Not too bad for a DIY homeowner type machine. Does pretty good. I just got to get better with it. Yeah, so that'll get boxed off, and there'll be braces going to it to help. And then build the flotation pods for the outside to protect the whole thing. So this thing started off as its life as a 1977, oh, I don't even know the name of the boat, Sea King, 14-foot John boat. Had the 3 bench seats in it. Smelled of mouse piss like you wouldn't believe. Took all those out, pressure washed it. Started cutting holes in it. It's pretty much where I'm at now. Intake's almost done. After I get that transom built and get everything mounted tighter on the back, then I can cut the hole where the drive shaft goes through. And then build the motor supports. And all the flooring will be aluminum in this. There's not going to be one single piece of wood in this boat. So that is all for now.